got a show for y'all. Got a damn good show.
Shaq giving some great relationship advice.
He's giving some relationship advice.
Shaq is.
I already know this is gonna be funny. I already know it's gonna be good advice, but it's gonna be funny because that dude just.
Shaq is a funny dude, man.
Yeah, he's just a funny dude, and like the best comedy is when you just brutally honest and you just come from a genuine place.
Yep.
I already know it's gonna be good because that halftime shows with him and Charles.
Oh man,
Yeah.
That's the best in the business.
Here's the first one.
Would you let a girl go through your phone? Would you be with the phone checker?
You can, but you gotta know what you're looking at. You know what you're looking at.
I'm not a phone checker.
You all are.
I'm not a phone checker.
Today's episode of You All Are. Yeah, you all are.
No, it's them or us. Us, we are not. We don't check phones.
Watch
You're
this.
crazy.
Watch this.
Okay.
But you know I'm a scenario monster.
Come on, scenario.
We're in the car.
Yeah.
Tanya, big booty freak, Colorado, comes up on the Bluetooth. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
I'm going to ask.
Thank you.
Who is that?
You went through my phone.
If Big Booty Freak comes on the phone, I can see it.
Don't look. Okay, so now you see it, you're gonna ask. Now you're a phone checker.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
That's not wild.
That's wild. If a phone lights up on the counter, I look. Even if it's not mine,
Don't,
I can't help it.
Because you're a phone checker. Don't.
Right.
Mind your business.
Why are you doing this?
Big booty freak comes up on the screen.
Not
You gonna-
big
I
booty
know you're
freak.
gonna be like, who the hell is this? You don't wanna deal with that.
So that's the first one. Like, I don't necessarily, my wife doesn't check my phone.
No.
She doesn't check my phone. And she doesn't ask either.
Maybe she checked it so good you didn't even realize it.
That could be it. That could be it. That could be it. That
they
could be
could
it.
put it back exactly in like Tom Cruise Mission Impossible. Put it right back.
They be looking at phones like they know how to count cards.
Man,
You know?
Yeah.
Ike.
It could be, do y'all check do y'all care?
Nah. You know why I stopped doing check my wife's phone? Because the more you check, the more it becomes a habit. And it's just,
Every minute, yeah.
and before you know it, you lost your mind.
I did it in one relationship and then I just caught myself and I said, oh, yo, you being a with this goddamn phone.
Yeah.
Because here's the
Yeah,
thing, I was just
exactly,
like, man, if she's cheating and you think that she's cheating or whatever, and I ask and I kind of have the assumption that you may be doing some shit,
Yeah.
I'm just going to start doing my motherfucking thing. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
You
That's
can
it.
totally tell when a girl's cheating.
Yeah.
They take a phone call, they f***ing pick it up real quick,
Yeah.
or they'll walk out of the room, or they'll mute it real quick.
Yeah.
They tell you when they're cheating.
Yeah.
Easy enough.
I used to.
Or you can never find that phone. Did you never see that phone? They tell you when they're cheating. They think they slick. Them bitches ain't fooling nobody.
Speaking of cheating, okay.
So do you think? Well, I don't want to say most men because you're gonna be like, who's men? But I still want to ask: do you think men can be faithful in a relationship?
What's faithful?
Sexually monogamous to one woman?
Of course.
Of course. Do you think the majority of men are faithful?
I don't want to answer for the majority because I love your boy, but I don't know how he gonna edit this. I never want to seem like I'm the expert. I don't know.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, but I know it can be done.
Okay. Well, that's good, especially because you're in like a lot of
But I think it depends on,
her.
yeah,
What?
her runs the world.
You think a man cheating depends on the woman?
Yeah,
I don't think that at all.
don't matter what you think. How come you think, where do you think the phrase happy wife, happy life comes from?
Yeah, but I think
No,
men,
there is
people
no
that
yeah,
cheat,
but-
cheat.
No, what, okay, so I think there's three types of cheaters. There's
Okay.
a serial cheater,
Okay.
the James Bond cheater,
James Bond
and
cheater.
then the guy that's forced to cheat.
Forced to cheat.
Okay, what is a James Bond cheater and how are you forced to cheat?
James
up.
Bond cheater is, I do everything right. I'm in Rio. I see a little thing. Boom, boom, boom. Nobody sees me. Boom, boom, boom. I come back home with my mom.
Okay.
James Bond.
Slick with it.
Move with it, yeah.
Okay.
The guy that's forced to cheat is I'm on the road in a week and I come here and he'd be like, I can't, I got to do my podcast. That's the first night. I can't, I got to make it like you just 4 or 5 days in a row, you're not taking care of your man, and then he does what he does.
Yep. Yep.
So then you step out.
And then there's a serial cheater, the guy that just
He's gonna cheat.
doing
regardless.
whatever. But yes, men can. I think it depends on that.
That's true.
That's all true.
Yeah.
That's all true.
Yeah.
And
Because
she
if
was,
a woman's not willing to do something for you,
Exactly.
and you crave that, you're gonna be forced to go. And some pretty young thing is right in your face, just
Right.
throwing it at you.
Throwing
Right.
it at you.
I think more men would, this is the last clip I'm gonna play, it's real
Yeah.
short. Like, I think more men, to me, want this, but don't admit that they want this.
Okay.
That's,
Would you do poly? Would you consider that?
What does that mean?
So polyamory is when it's oftentimes one man with several women, and where you are all building an empire together.
Do y'all live together?
Yeah, you can, or you don't have to, but you
The
absolutely
Neo.
can.
That's nice. I ain't gonna lie.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Would you want all the women to live together, or separate houses?
I wouldn't be allowed to do that.
You wouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, I wouldn't be allowed to do that.
Why?
My favorite woman is my mother. She wouldn't be happy with that.
Oh, okay.
But on the player side, that's nice. It's really nice. I'm gonna tell you why it's nice. Ego-wise, you can get one, and you make one mistake. Yeah, but my boy got 4. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Boy,
But that's 4 times the emotion
for who?
for him.
I don't know about that. I don't know because I haven't seen. Like I see that the stuff is going on. I don't know if it's real or not, but it's nice. Looking on the outside, it's nice. But my boy got 4 wives. That's nice. That's nice. Neo, you send me that manual how you did it, my boy. That's smart.
He said, "Give it a manual."
I can't even have one. We can take the your print. Oh, that's cheating. Well, she was quick with it too.
She
wasn't
was.
And not only was she quick, she got a little mad. Yeah, that's cheating. It's not cheating.
Would you let a girl go through your phone?
But you know what? That polyamorous, man, somebody gonna get stabbed. It might be good short term, but I don't. Let's watch and see what happens to Neo and those women, because I don't think you can do that long term. Short term, yeah, but long term, nah, because eventually those women are gonna want something else.
That
Because
could
right
be
now
true.
you just pretty much a body to sleep with. You're not there.
But then you just do the Hugh Hef.
Yeah.
Swap them out. Okay.
Hey man, you ain't with the program. I gotta let you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I would want multiple women. Yeah, to live with multiple
everybody,
women.
you know.
Yeah, no. I guess I'm getting old. Yeah, it's been something I would have did when I was younger. Yeah, living in a house with a bunch of chicks and I'm doing all of them. But it's like
you
got 4 bitches in the house. That's nuts. All I need is one suck me off. 4 hoes in the house. Yes, I don't know. They have kids,
Neo has kids, yeah.
and all the kids.
I don't know if the women. I don't know too much
That's
about it, but yeah, Neo
when
has
those kids get old and those women get old, that's gonna be one hot mess.
It can be. I wouldn't. They would like to me.
That's
if I
his
did
wives.
that, I wouldn't have them live them all in the house. I wouldn't have them in. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna say right now that's gonna end in a train wreck.
It can.
That shit's gonna blow up like damn Chernobyl.
Because the one thing she did say that is true is you have to deal with 4 sets of emotions. You know what I'm saying?
How
And
do you have time for 4 wives? That's impossible. Yeah, physically and emotionally. No.
Yeah.
But on some real, you know how women are. They live together. They start everything to be their cycle be together. He's in and out of them. They start. It's a connection, bro. They start getting the same emotions, the same thing. So it's not as hard as you think.
Yeah. I agree
Yeah,
with
man.
Kevin.
Right now, Neo and his wife, they burning in hell for eternity.
But I agree with.
That's forever.
I'm gonna say this last. Like I agree with Kevin.
Yeah.
I do think it's not a long-term solution. If everybody's not open.
Yeah.
If they can go do their thing
Yeah.
and he can still go do his thing, if everybody in the collective can still go do their thing or whatever safely or whatever, then I think it works.
I don't think that's the case. I think they all belong to
That's not going to work.
I think that's what it
You
is.
got low self-esteem if you belong to a man and he also and 3 other women.
He's got a lot of money, right?
Hey yo,
I don't believe
let
that.
me tell you, before the marriage and the tradition, that American tradition, that's how it was, bro. Like the king they had, that's just how it was.
Yeah, but I think for society-wise, if it man,
With society now, yeah.
I think that's mind rot. I can see a couple going out, a couple that swings, doing flings. I can understand that somewhat, but you got 4 bitches in the house. That's on another level.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know, man. If he could take care of them and he's satisfied, bro. You got 4.
I'm talking about the women.
Oh, the
Eventually,
women.
They're going to wake up and say, man,
Yeah.
I threw away a majority of my life.
Sharing somebody with somebody
Sharing,
else.
no. I would never.
Are these women like broke
Do that
and
to
got
my
nothing
wife.
going for
And that's
them?
the so I was going to say that a lot of times broke dudes can't do this.
Yeah, it's only got like you
Broke
got
dudes,
to
only
be.
rich
you
guy.
ain't going to be able to
Yeah,
do this.
yeah,
But
yeah.
that's not really a relationship.
Yeah.
They just there for the money.
Yeah. Like that, there's something, there's that attachment to
Yeah,
it too.
yeah.
But I can say, I'll never say his name on here, but he has 3 women, somebody that I'm really, really close to or whatever. And they all really like interconnected, man. Like, but it's like I said, they're all
separate.
allowed to go do their thing if they need, if you need to get something else that I'm not giving you at the time, whatever. And he's not like rich. I mean, he got like he's a financial guy, so he makes money. But it's just like, and all of them have jobs. It's actually a lawyer, and then a nurse practitioner, and then I can't remember what the other one does.
They need to go to Pastor Manning.
Oh my God!
Pastor Manning will straighten his double jointed ass out.
Oh my God,
Man,
I don't know. We'll see how it pans. We'll
that
see
shit
how it
ended
pans
in a
out.
train wreck. There's bodies, there's smoke, there's people screaming, people crying. That shit's going to end horribly.
It can.
Because they're going to walk away with all his money. I guarantee you.
They're not married, are they?
Yes, his wives.
Yeah. That is crazy.
That is like
you think he got a prenup?
That's like
I don't know.
that's
Yo, he's slanging that.
Hey, yo, shut up, Chris. The video's over.
Oh, it's over.
Man, he ain't slinging nothing.
He said, "We
That
want to cut that shit." He turned the monitor
That
off.
dude ain't slinging nothing. He's got money. That's why he's doing it.
Yeah.